We are at SheCon 2011 on Miami Beach. They are still setting up. We're still not seeing a lot of people yet, but the doors are going to open up very soon, and we're expecting thousands upon thousands of bloggers from all over the country. So we at the Balancing Act decided, we want to not only know who are these bloggers, why are they blogging, and what are they blogging about? I am with Molly Bauer from pregnancy.org. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm so glad you're here.
Me too.
Because this is like one of my favorite topics, you know, pregnancy. So tell me about your site.
Well, pregnancy.org, we started about 10 years ago to empower women to feel safe through their journey all the way through parenthood. Because all of the other stuff that was out there was really condescending and patronizing and scaring people to death. You're going to find information whether you're trying to conceive, whether you're pregnant, you know, whether you're going through the whole labor and delivery, even though it's a shorter time. And then all the parenting info that we have parenting experts from Ann Douglas, Elizabeth Pantley, Dr. Green. So we have a lot of people on board with us that have been with us for years.
Well, it's been great. Once again, it's pregnancy.org. Check it out. With me is Leila Davidson, author of Blacklisted from the PTA. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Blacklisted from the PTA. What an interesting title. I love this.
Thank you.
What is this book about?
Well, it's little short 5-minute reads for moms who don't have time to read, and it's just funny little takes on things that's happened to me and my family.
So what's the difference, I guess, between like being an author and sitting down and writing your book and gathering your thoughts and blogging?
Well, I mean, a lot of times my thoughts will come in the form of a blog post. I'll think of something that's too long for Facebook, but too short to, you know, sit down and write a formal essay, and I'll just throw it out there on the blog. If it gets a good response and people start commenting and we have a discussion, then I know people like it enough that I'll sit down and flesh it out and send it off to the magazines or put it in a book.
All right, Leila, so final question. Author or blogger?
Author. Definitely author.
She's an author at heart. And the book is Blacklisted from the PTA. It's coming out in the summer?
Yes, hot pool read of the summer.
Ooh, it's a hottie. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
With me is Mark Horvath, creator of InvisiblePeople.tv. And I gotta tell you, by the way, I'm really glad you're here today.
Well, thank you.
Because you're one of the few men that's here today. So you're surrounded by all these incredible women. Let's start with that. But, you know, you have an incredible story that I want my viewers to know about. You were a homeless man.
Back then, it was drugs and alcohol. And it was really 20 years of bad decisions. And I grabbed a camera, went out and started empowering homeless people to tell their own stories. Last year, 2.3 million videos were viewed. YouTube gave me their front page for a day. Google has actually called me and asked me to interview homeless people to play for President Obama. I was the first cause to speak at Twitter, and I can go on and on. But more importantly is people that were homeless are now in housing.
And when you see these homeless people and you tape them and what you do for them, you must feel just so fulfilled.
Social media has given me a tool and others to be able to give a voice. I mean, tools are here and they're free.
And what you've done is unbelievable.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for your story.
Well, thank you.
Once again, it's called Invisible People.
.tv is the URL.
Thank you so much for what
Thank
you're doing.
you.
Appreciate it. You know, we've been talking to bloggers about everything and anything you can imagine. Coupons, babies, food, etc., etc. But I've got a very special blogger with me this morning. Her name is Laura Tellado. I want you to tell my viewers what you're doing with Holding Out for a Hero.
Well, I started Holding Out for a Hero in late August 2009 to try to raise awareness about spina bifida, which I was born with.
And how has blogging allowed you to spread that message?
Blogging has definitely exploded, you know.
But you've seen the magnitude of what it could do?
I've seen the magnitude and I've seen the power, and it's just a force of nature, really. Blogging, it's a way of life. It's not just a career for these women, and to me, it's not just a platform or a tool anymore, even though I started my blog as a tool, but it's become part of who I am.
You are wonderful. Laura, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
placer.
No, thank you so much. It's been my honor. I am with Julie Wahlberg. She is the founder of SheCon 2011. Now, this has been booming all morning long. Tell me about how it's gone so far and what you're trying to accomplish with SheCon.
What we're hoping to do as a free event, we cater to a community of women who are either blogging professionally as a side job, either, or doing this in an amateur capacity in the sense that they're working a full-time job or they're full-time parents, and they're doing this as a hobby to make extra money. Because of that, we realize that they don't have the budget and the resources necessarily to be able to afford some of the other conference passes. I've worked in social media for the last 10 years or so, and having that background, I realized conference passes start in the hundreds, if not the thousands. So it was, our goal was to bring a free convention that all of these women could come to. They could have an educational experience with all of our sessions. If there's anybody out there who's debating whether or not to get involved in blogging, the worst thing that you could do is try and fail. And I think that's the beauty of blogging. It is the democratization of media, and the only thing that you need is strong opinions, a good angle, and the ability to push forward and really push at what you're doing.
Well, I got to tell you, we've had a great time. It's been great success, and we'll be at the next one. You invite us, we'll be there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time.
Thanks.